Good morning, guys. I actually have two books for our read aloud today because I have a book for my friends who are going to kindergarten that's called The Night Before Kindergarten. But I also have some friends who are not going to kindergarten and they are coming back to Head Start to be in my class for another year. And so for them, I have a book called The Night Before. And it's not really the night before kindergarten or the night before preschool because it is actually the last week of school this week and then it's summer vacation. But the next time that you really true go to school, it will be next school year and some of you will be in kindergarten if you are 5 and some of you are going to be in preschool again. So I'm just having fun school books this week for the last week of school. So I'm going to start with The Night Before Preschool. I think I have more friends who are coming back to preschool. Okay. 'Twas the night before preschool. Alarms were set. All the children were cuddling with their favorite plush pet. Monkeys and lions and soft bunnies too would be going to school like big boys and girls do. Parents set out clothes and clean underwear. Hoodies were hung by the front door with care. The children were nestled all warm in their beds, while visions of playtime danced in their heads. They're thinking about how fun school will be. But one little boy was still wide awake. He was worried about preschool and the friends that he'd make. Some of us might have been nervous the first time we came to preschool too, before we knew we had friends in our class. His tummy hurt, yet he didn't know why. He hid behind Mommy and was feeling quite shy. Hi there, Billy, said Justin. Oh, his teacher's name must be Justin. I think this is Teacher Justin, like you have a teacher, Sarah. Hi there, Billy, said Justin. He greeted each child by name. Gather round and we'll start with a fun clapping game. Kids sang songs and danced dances. We do that at our school. They loved circle time. We do that at our school. Then everyone listened to stories and a Mother Goose rhyme. Oh my gosh, we have story time at our school too. They dressed up in clothes from the big costume box. Holy cow, do we have dramatic play at our class? This preschool is almost the same as ours. But Billy just watched as the other kids played. In the corner by himself was right where he stayed. Oh, I wish that Billy knew that he could just go up to friends and tap on their shoulder and ask if he could play with them. Then he could make some new friends. He drew a dinosaur as tall as a tree. He showed it to Justin. Oh, that's great. Is it for me? Then the children picked up their crayons and toys and took a trip to the bathroom, one for girls and for boys. So at this school, they don't have bathrooms in their classroom like we do. They have to go on a walk to the hallway. Let's break for snacks, said Justin, but Billy pushed his aside. Oh, yeah, sometimes we don't always like the snack that we have at school. Then off the class marched for playtime outside. There were tricycles to ride and a big loop-the-loop and a garden to tend and sand piles to scoop. Whoa! Do we have bikes at our school? Yeah. Do we have sandbox at our school? Yeah. Did we have gardens at our school? Yeah. This is almost the same. After hanging up jackets and wiping off shoes, they gathered their buddies for a quiet time snooze. The kids lay on their mats, soon there wasn't a peep. All were quiet except Billy, who could not fall asleep. Oh, he looks nervous. I can't take a nap without my teddy Jerome. But he's not here, said Billy. I left him at home. Then what to his wandering eyes should appear but a soft fuzzy rabbit with a bow on its ear. It's okay, a little girl said. Here, take my bunny. Oh, they must be able to bring just one stuffed animal toy to their classroom since they have nap time at their school. We don't have nap time at our school, so we can't bring our toys to school. They would get lost and broken. And suddenly Billy's tummy stopped feeling so funny. Thanks, whispered Billy, and he snuggled up for a nap. And just like that, he was asleep in a snap. After nap time was over, he played with Charlene. I'll be the blue ring, said Billy, and I'll be the green. When out in the hallway there arose such a clatter, kids sprang to the door to see what was the matter. Parents rushed in, wanting hugs and kisses. Billy's mom brought Jerome and asked, "Did you miss us?" Oh my gosh, that's like when your moms and dads come at the end of the day. "See you tomorrow," said Justin. Wow, the first day was done. "I'll be back," Billy shouted, because preschool is fun. Preschool's fun too. Okay, so we read our preschool book. There was lots of things that were the same in our preschool book about our preschool class. Now I want to read about this kindergarten book because you know what? I went to kindergarten when I was a little girl. It was a very long time ago. So I don't know if I really remember what kindergarten is like, but we can read this book to kind of find out a little bit for my friends who are going to kindergarten next year. All right. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. They tossed and they turned about in their beds while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkle. Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. I missed a line when I read it. Oops. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Oh, I wonder if kindergarten has naps. I don't think your kindergartens have naps. I don't think they do naps anymore, but maybe we'll have to wait and see. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now." Yeah, their mom said, "You need to take that to school. You wouldn't take blankies and bears to school." Their parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything is A-OK." That is so, that's a great idea to ask your mom, "Can we just stay for a little bit if you're feeling nervous?" See, and they don't need to stay at the circle time with you because you guys are big kids going to kindergarten, but maybe they could just stay and watch to make sure you're okay for a little bit. The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for mid-morning naps? They colored and painted and played Simon Says, then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. What? They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. I bet it'll be really easy to make friends in kindergarten just like we made friends at preschool. The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. When what to her wandering eyes should appear, but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears, their noses so sniffly, their eyes red and wet. This was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet. Because sometimes when we go to school for all day, our moms and dads can miss us. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sent them away with one final hug. The children all wave from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool. The end. All right, so for your book question today, that you can send me a video or a text or whatever, I want to know, what are you most excited about going to kindergarten or going back to preschool? What are you most excited to do when you go back to school for the very first time in whatever class you're going to? All right, see you tomorrow.